Publio. I'm gonna sing a couple of songs to prepare our environment, to prepare our soul for the Spiritist talk tonight. So welcome to our meeting. First of all, I'm gonna sing a song called Vibrate.
It's time to open up your heart. It is time to love one another. It's time to take part. Vibrate always, loving and serving everyone. Vibrate always, loving and serving everyone. When we give our heart in charity, our lives are transforming into songs. Our dreams become reality, and we join Jesus for eternity. Vibrate always, loving and serving everyone. Vibrate always, loving and serving everyone. When we give our heart in charity, our lives are transforming into songs. Our dreams become reality, and we join Jesus for eternity.
Now I'm gonna sing a song that really calmed me down. If I close my eyes to pray, I heard the sound of the sea far away. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. Body harmonizes, how well done laid the hay. Music lifts, his spirit sings sweet ballet. Nature's love, a constant giveaway. In joy and peace, my heart finds its way. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. If I close my eyes to pray, I heard the sound of the sea far away. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. Body harmonizes, how well done in the hay. Music lifts, his spirit sends sweet ballet. Nature's love, a constant giveaway. to Mother Zephyrina. Source of love that radiates, warming up our cold nights, support and comfort, support and comfort, cascades flowing down the mountain, calling the children of earth with love in their hearts, with love in their hearts. My soul never loses hope, because your love always teaches me the solution lies in hard work. The solution lies in hard work. Oh, my Mother Zephyrina, harvest of wonderful blessings, make your small son a good Christian, make your small son a good Christian. Source of love that radiates, warming up our cold nights, support and comfort, support and comfort, cascades flowing down the mountain, calling the children of earth with love in their hearts, with love in their hearts. My soul never loses hope, because your love always teaches me the solution lies in hard work. The solution lies in hard work. Oh, my Mother Zephyrina, harvest of wonderful blessings, make your small son a good Christian, make your small son a good Christian. And now I'm gonna sing a song, Good Old Man. It's about our protector, our mentor, Dr. Bezerra de Menezes. Blue crystal eyes, color of the sky, gray bushy beard, Santa's look alike. Shine on your brothers on earth, suffering, living joy, or in pain. Blue crystal eyes, color of the sky, gray bushy beard, Santa's look alike. Shine on your brothers on earth, suffering, living joy, or in pain. Bezerra de Menezes, Apostle of the good, receive our praise. in action. Jesus, here I am, my knees on the floor to say thank you, my Lord, for the lights that come through this door. Your love is the key to change the entire world. Using these chains wisely, we will live in peace and harmony. Now I understand, helping others is helping myself. Your words now are so crystal clear. Your teachings have no frontiers. To see all this transformation, we just have to put love in action. Now I understand, helping others is helping myself. Your words now are so crystal clear. Your teachings have no frontiers. To see all these transformations, we just have to put love in action. Hello, brothers and sisters of my heart. Welcome to our Spiritist talk tonight. My name is Publio. I'm going to be a host for our talk tonight. First of all, I'd like to share with you some announcements. For instance, if it's possible, turn off your phone notification, find a quiet place so you can really enjoy the meeting. And our meeting has a format of 30 minutes presentation, more or less, and after followed by question and answer. And after that, we have the spiritual care. So for this, we invite you to have beside you, by your side, drinkable water, a bottle of a cup, so can be magnetized by the spirits during the treatment, during the spiritual care. So just to remind you, our meeting is transmitted today through Facebook and YouTube, Spiritist Canada, and Concafres Continental Americas through Facebook, and retransmitted by Kardec Radio, YouTube, and Facebook on Wednesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So if you are interested, if you are want to study, understand a little bit more about Spiritism, we are starting a new group, a new classes the next fall, starting September. So everybody is welcome. It's an online free course every Saturday. So we're going to learn about Jesus Christ, about God, about the Spirit, about karma, about reincarnation, discarnation. Is a very interesting course, and for you to understand a little bit more about life. So this group offer a gospel at home. Is a support that we can help people to start a gospel at home, to start to administrate the initial times. So if you are interested, we're going to post a link and you can put there your information and we can help you to start a gospel at home, bringing Jesus Christ at home. So everybody is welcome, and everybody sometimes need good vibration. So this group has a team that you're going to post a link that you can put your name or a name of a person that you love that need good vibrations. So this group in the end is together with the spirits, so we vibrate a good ones for those that we really love and really need. Tonight we have a special topic: medicine and spirituality, a new paradigm. It's with our friend, our brother, Dr. Sergio Thiesen from Brazil. He's been talking about medicine and spirituality in many different countries. And tonight we have the honor to have him here with us. So I'm going to invite him. But before, everybody is welcome to make questions. In the end, we're going to try to answer all the questions. Okay? And now we're going to do our initial prayer. I'm going to invite him and I'm going to do the initial prayer. So, Dr. Sergio, my brother, how are you?
Hello. How
Hello.
are you, my friend?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Very happy to have you here tonight with us.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
I
following.
like so much to
I'm fo-
say,
I'm following you, going many different places, talking about this subject and different place in the world. And I'm so this is a good opportunity for us to learn a little bit more. So I'm going to do a initial prayer, and after you take care of you command the show. Okay?
okay, my friend, thank you so much.
Thank you. So, for the prayer, the initial prayer, I'd like to invite you, if you feel comfortable, close your eyes and bring an image of Jesus Christ, our Master. In this moment, say, thank you, Lord. Thank you for the opportunity to be here tonight, absorbing all the teachings that the Consoler, the promised Consoler, brought to us. In the person of Dr. Sergio, we'd like to ask you, allow the good spirits to inspire him, to bring all the information that can console our souls, our hearts. Be with us today and forever. So be it. Okay, my friend, now is with you. If you have any question, there's a team behind in the backstage. So anything you can.
Publio, I would like to share with you
Mhm.
a PowerPoint, and I enter with my notebook too. Uh, can you try to share, please?
Yes, this one here, right? So in
R-
this case, you can like there's a when you put the full screen in the PowerPoint. In your PowerPoint, you put the full screen right in the
Yeah,
right hand side. Yes, presentation, exactly. Click there.
yeah, I click, but I don't think so. But there is a delay that I cannot do it
Okay, so
because in my notebook I
yeah.
am with the full
Oh, okay.
window, but there is no connection.
Okay. On your right hand side, the last before the fifth after 52, keep going right hand side, keep going all the way to the corner. Another after the 52, there's another button after. Yes, click there.
So
Should expand everything. What can we do? Let me see.
my friend, don't
Uh,
worry. I can do it. If you uh, would like, I can do the talk without the publication, the sharing with my PowerPoint. Don't worry.
it's up to you. You can try to minimize and feel free. The most important thing is the knowledge that you bring to us about
Yeah,
this subject is very very important to us. Okay,
yeah.
feel
Okay.
feel free, my friend.
Thank you. Let me do something here. Well, I am very happy to stay with you, Publio, again, and with the people, our friends in Canada and in many different cities around the world. Uh, as you can see, we will try to remember many things about this frontier between medicine and spirituality. So I would like to remember that we are coming from one materialistic um, model in terms of medicine from the ancient times from now. But after Allan Kardec and many other researchers in terms of the spiritual world, the idea of uh, the afterlife, uh, and when we study the idea of immortality and the relationship between the spirits in the spirit realm and our condition on earth in a material world, we are learning about this important relationship and relation with medicine. We are coming from Egypt and Greece and Rome, from very beautiful doctors from the history of medicine, from to those days in the last century, from Kardec to nowadays. I am coming from one congress, for example, named MedNesp in São Paulo in the last week, and we share very beautiful experiences from my colleagues to 2,000 people from every city in Brazil and from different countries of cities of Latin America. So I could present some results about those benefits when we utilize mediumship and magnetism in one different approach to care, independently of the progress of medicine, independently of the best in medicine in the old paradigm, the materialistic, but very developed in those days. But we are talking about what we have in each patient that has or that are the cause of the suffering of different, many different diseases or syndromes, and the relationship from the past lives with the suffering and the manifestation of those different problems in medicine that we have in the present time or all over the world. So I would like to remember that our planet, the Earth, we are one humanity of tests and expiations, texts and atonements. So this is one different kind of word, but this is our word. So we need to understand this reality to understand the new medicine that we have in these times. And we are studying, we need to study. And our colleagues around the world, they are studying spirituality and the relationship in terms of different problems and diagnoses in medicine, the different problems or organic diseases, physical problems in the body, but especially and the problems of the mental symptoms, maybe depression, maybe anxiety, maybe schizophrenia, maybe autism spectrum, maybe chemical dependency. So we have, and we are in a world that is a hospital. The Earth and this humanity, we are living in a basic school, as Emmanuel told to us. But always when we are sharing with the good spirits, the difficulties from different medical patients, we know the reality in the spiritual aspects and in physical aspects too. This is a big hospital of the solar system, and we can understand that in the galaxy, the Milky Way, we have different hospitals too, and different worlds that are living in a very better spiritual and material situation. But at, as we know from the Spiritist book, this is a word of trials and atonements. Another aspect is the we have one humanity with 22 billions of human beings. We have 80 billions in the physical reality, and so we have 14 billions of discarnate human beings in the other side of life, in the spiritual realm. But not only here in the material world, but in the spiritual world. We have hospitals, we have many and many billions of patients, of spirits in the spiritual world uh, with a very clear necessity of recovery because of very old aspects of their lives in against the laws of God, and so needing to suffer the consequences. So we have cancer, we have cardiovascular diseases, we have neurological problems, we have pediatric problems, including diseases from one congenital point of view. So we have old and new syndromes. We have medical problems that are beginning inside the belly of the mother, in the uterus. And we have acute and chronic different problems. And I am very happy to, because I am Spiritist. My father and mother, they work very hard in different works, but both inside the Spiritist movement. And I had the opportunity to study and to share aspects very typically Spiritist with them from my children time, my adolescence, and my adult life, including when I was studying medicine in residence program, master program, and all the aspects that what I was studying, with the idea of spirituality and the postulates of the Spiritist doctrine. So this is a very beautiful base for everyone and for me too, to care of my patients now with this different and very important model, including spirituality. So I would like to remember that we are here because we need of the inner reform and the substitution of vices for virtues. So in medicine, we have 5,000 years of history. We have physical and mental illness, old and new diseases, congenital and acquired, old and new diseases, medicine of the body, even in mental illnesses. We have allopathic, homeopathic medicine, and various alternatives, traditional Chinese, Ayurvedic, acupuncture. So we need to understand that we are living different times. For example, in the United States of America, we have the NIH, National Institute of Health. When I enter this site that everybody can enter to, and I ask one specific place in the NIH, a place named PubMed, of publications in medicine. Today, if I put the work, for example, spirituality, I obtain immediately, for example, 20,000 of publications of different articles from my colleagues from all of the countries around the world. Because this is a spiritual movement that many colleagues in different countries, they are and we are doing some kind of research in this frontier: spirituality, religion, and medicine. The name of this new paradigm is religiosity, spirituality, and medicine. For example, if I put the word compassion, I have 40,000 of papers. If I put forgiveness, the same. If I put, for example, prayer, I have 80,000 of papers. The prayer in medicine and preventive medicine, and to cure patients with cancer and with many different medical problems. For example, I can study one research from my colleagues of cardiology and cardiovascular surgery in different groups, with the prayer and without the prayer. And the post-operative evolution is different. It's better when we utilize the prayer, the intercessory prayer, to benefit the patients being suffering, for example, of cardiovascular surgery. So this is a very important aspect. This is not one idea of the Spiritists in the world. This is one new important approach, utilizing spirituality independently of the religion of the medical professions. And we are sharing with my colleagues about this. We need to study this frontier, this very important frontier between spirituality and health, spirituality and medicine in general terms. We have groups of prayers from our colleagues in medicine, doing prayers to all of the patients of all of them in Rio, and sharing with colleagues from many cities in Brazil, because we have the idea of the benefit of the prayer, and this is the important aspect, relationship between medicine and spirituality. We have very different magazines. The best in the world For example, the New England Journal of Medicine. For example, we have the Annals of Internal Medicine, frequently publishing different researches from different colleagues, including America, with details about this beautiful, this night frontier. For example, New England, God at bedside. For example, should physicians prescribe religious activities? This is a nice discussion around the world. The Lancet in London, for example, religion, spirituality, and medicine. So this is the new aspect, bridging spirituality and medicine. So we are changing our paradigms. We are coming from one materialistic Cartesian mechanicist paradigm, and now religiosity, spirituality. We have the idea of mind, body, spirit, matter, understanding of the medical problems. We have one specialty in medicine in the last 20 years, the psychoneuroimmunoendocrinology, linking psychological, mental, organic, immunological, and endocrinological aspects of diseases and therapeutics. So we need to consider too, with my friends today, the available contribution of spiritism to medicine. Because, my friends, we have mediumship. We are studying this science, this spiritist science of the mediumship. And with this approach, when we care one patient, for example, with autism spectrum disorder, we use name, address, age, and frequently one photograph or one video of the patients. Maybe a children with different years of life, from 2 to 14. And we share the idea to help that patients, working with very good developed mediums, and frequently mediums that are doctors too. And we can see the spiritual realm linked to the case. Obviously, in the majority of cases, we can detect many and many different spirits related to that patient from the past lives. In a suffering, very important, independently of the time, independently of the country, and frequently we open for the same case sometimes, and we can understand different times of different lives, and that patient did many actions against the laws of God. And when we use to help all the victims we can do a different medicine. We begins with the patients that are incarnated and ask to us some help. And always we find many and many spirits, and they are needing help. So we have approaches to help everyone that those mediums could detect, could tell to us about all of them. All of them. When we care, we guide them to a spiritual realm very different, because it's as we can compare the hell with the heaven. And we used to do the cutting of this mental and spiritual relationship with those spirits in a suffering situation. We help them to the alleviation of their suffering. And when we do this, my patient in this side, patients that visit the Spiritist Society asking for help, or the patient in my job, in my workplace, in medicine, and always we have a very nice difference in the prognosis of those cases, independently of the diagnosis. So in psychiatry, this is very clear to us, the benefit when we use the helping of the spirits related to the patients, and after this, the recommendation to the patient to receive the passes, the the magnetized water. And we have groups all of the weeks on Thursdays, always to, this is a Zoom group with 100 of cases of children with different and important medical problems to receive the magnetism by the hands, by the donation of magnetic fluids from our team that are participating of each one of those meetings. So I frequently talk about the medicine with the Spiritism. We have the importance of helping the discarnated ones related to each one of the patients, and the passes and the magnetism to help everyone, all of them. Obviously, we have the water, we have the prayer, we had the gospel to the children with the idea in trying to care in terms of preventive medicine to the future of the same patients. But in adults, it's the same. And those benefits, we are in many times from the last 20 years sharing with my colleagues in the best psychiatry congress around the world. And I send to the next congress that will be in Prague, Czech Republic, in the next October. And it's very interesting to recognize that always when we send the paper, we send the abstract independent of the year of the Congress. The scientific commit, they accept. And we talk about mediumship, magnetism, Allan Kardec, Chico Xavier, spiritual reality, and the same aspects that we can share in different groups that are studying this frontier between medicine and spirituality. Uh, so we have some aspects to share with you. For example, medicine enlightened by Spiritism. It partakes of the nature of two distinct worlds that interpenetrate and interact with each other. This is a new idea to my colleagues because frequently they are materialistics. They don't know about the spiritual world, and they don't know nothing about the relationship between the people in these two different realities on earth. The human beings and the triple structure, physical body, perispirit, and human soul, obviously. And we can talk about the idea that the physical body receive the modifications that we find in the perispirit of the patients because of that transgressions of the divine laws in past lives. And the idea of the physical body, this is some kind of heritage of the bad decisions from the past lives of each one. And it's the same if we are dealing with hypertension, with diabetes, with infections, infectious disease by viruses, by bacteria, because of the immunological system. They are deficient because of the bad problems from bad decisions in the past lives. And all of this is some kind of science. And we have groups to study medicine and spirituality, the new paradigm. We need to talk about therapeutics aimed at the spirit and its perispiritual matrix. Radiation physics, transcendent electromagnetism, fluid chemistry, psychic powers of doctors and spiritualized therapists. We needed to talk with my colleagues in psychiatry about the recognition of the human soul as the seat of life and the origin of all mental disorders. Definitive incorporation of the idea of reincarnation and the pending karmic aspect of each one, obsession and spiritual influences, imbalances of a mediumistic nature. And so, how to prevent diseases? This is different consequences from the preventive medicine that we can study in the university. Another aspect, all of the best faculties of medicine in different universities, including United States of America, in Europe, in Brazil. We have disciplines, we have courses to the graduation people in this aspect, spirituality and medicine. Harvard Medical School, Duke University, Cambridge Medical Center. Here in Rio de Janeiro, in São Paulo, we have groups that are dedicating the best to the development of this approach, changing the idea, the comprehension about the origin of the different diagnoses in medicine, but the more important, the results when you utilize these different approaches, especially the disobsession meeting to help those spirits in the other side of life. And when we do this, it's very clear the benefit, including children, adolescents, and adults in each one of the decade of life. Well, inner reform and educating feelings in terms of prevention, cultivation of the virtues of the soul, altruism, peacemaking, solidarity, fraternity, disinterested charity, and the ability to forgive. Work, inner work to change ourselves. The prayer and bond with the higher spiritual life. We remember of Jesus, the doctor of all of the hospital of our planet, the earth. Pray every time. Jesus talking to us in the Christianity about the value of the prayer, it's impressive because they know our difficulties and spiritual problems and our bad tendencies from many millennia in the past. So, for example, I have cardiovascular surgeon that they do not begin one surgery without doing with all of the teams, the team in the surgical center, but first a prayer to the good evolution of that surgical procedures, and frequently because of the higher risk of this kind of surgery. And all of the group, they do a prayer together. And the surgeon, it is very smart in this specialty, but he is not Spiritist. And he invites everyone in the group. So the prayer and bond with the higher spiritual life. We need to think about the spiritualization of life, to understand the purpose of the existence, the knowledge and the fulfillment of the divine laws. All of us, we need this. But when we are caring the patients with so different diagnoses in medicine, and frequently with severe cases of important diseases, uh, we need to talk with our patients in terms of spirituality, in terms of the understanding of life. And we have beautiful results by very nice groups of research dealing with all of those spiritual issues and aspects to benefit our patients. So I remember when I visit Beijing, China, many years ago, 20 years ago, to share for the first time with colleagues of the all over the world that are in that Congress. And frequently I could visit the same Congress, the World Psychiatry Congress, to share the results of this approach linking spirituality and medicine. So this was a very interesting aspect. And I could share with them about Allan Kardec, about the main Spiritist books, to invite them to study. And we have many aspects to share with you. And I remember the happiness to have in our hands some kind of seed of life, seed of light too, and to talk with those colleagues about this comprehension, this understanding of the medicine related to the spirituality and religiosity. This is a science. And in the Medinesk, in the last days in São Paulo, I could present to all of the people in the main place of the Congress about many patients, many different patients that we could care by this approach, before and after, signs and symptoms, suffering of each one before this approach, and days or weeks after this activity in the spiritist centers, when I am trying to help my patients. So this is a science, public. And I will stay here to share if you have some questions about these ideas that we are sharing.
Yes,
This night.
I have a personal question, because we understand it's a new era, right? This group are starting talking around the world, like you said, in many different congress, and we see, especially in Brazil, and you have a group that already is starting using the spirituality in treatments. And like you said, like you have a Zoom group that share information. This is amazing. And but I also can see the internet
gave us this tool to work with people in many different places in the world, right?
Yeah.
But questions for you. Uh, let's say here in Canada, I have a kid with autism that I know very well, but the doctors here still not into this. What can we do? Like, is there a link I can share a link with all the people that are listening? Because, like we said, this program is retransmitted in another place is Allan Kardec in United States. Dr. Vanessa Anceloni is retransmitting Allan Kardec radio. So what we can do, where we can look for help in this case?
Well, we need to share those experiences. We need to invite our colleagues to study, for example, the autism by this different approach. For example, in the Praha, Czech Republic in October, one of our two contributions will be basically with one statistic of autism spectrum disorder patients. And they were the one with different diagnoses in psychiatry. But one of them is specifically of the autism people, because I receive many and many patients from WhatsApp, from email, to help them, because they know, because of our contribution to share the good results, these results is very nice and generate one kind of possibility to benefit children with very hard cases of suffering. So we can do many things. We can, for example, Publius, program one meeting about autism in a spiritual point of view, with science, with medical science, with the best research about this. But if we are spiritists, we have a better idea of all of the problem. And because of this, we have the keys to obtain the best result.
Yeah.
So we need to study, we need to share. I can offer my cell phone to contact with patients. We can program one group of study in Canada. I can visit different cities in Canada to talk about this. Or we can choose one and invite the medical colleagues to talk about this. Maybe online, maybe in the common condition by online meetings, or we can share physically. For example, I stayed in Italy during 10 days, and I come with a very nice medium that works with me. And in 4 cities, Udine, Ravenna, Biella, and Rome, we share about this approach. And we did mediumistic meetings to help the people that comes to the 4 different spiritist societies asking for help because of the different mental problems. Do you understand?
Yeah. It's
I
very important. But like I said, everything, like you're going in different places, like planting the seeds, right? You are sowing this new era, this new
sure.
reality to see the medicine, right?
For example, this is one book, The Science of the Afterlife, medical book with 3 years of publication. Here, one psychiatry, en français, 30 ans parmi les morts. 30 years between the dead people. We have one book, Autism, in a spiritist point of view. I write the preface. Here, the last edition, Handbook of Religion and Health. This is fantastic. We have many aspects here, for example, about the prayer in medicine, and many different understandings about this approach, this frontier. So our colleagues, they are working hard to do some kind of enlightenment of this medicine.
Yeah.
And this is frequently one issue of research and talkings around the world. And my colleagues in each one of the countries, if they are not studying this frontier, they are out of time. They are without the actualization that all of the doctors must ask for, studying every time. Because in medicine, we need to study all days
Every time, all
to
day.
become with
Day.
actualization.
Yeah, I understand. Actually, like always, when you come, we would need more than one day talking all day long, like a seminary, like you did in São Paulo. I was checking those meetings there in your profile in Facebook, and I said, "Oh my God, a lot of people already worried, looking for answers." So this is a very good for us, and is a contribution that you are doing in helping and sharing all those research about the spirituality, like prayer nowadays is not prayer is not about religions anymore. It's about the health, right? And it's very important to everybody.
The prayer is science.
Yeah.
It's the lovely and beautiful matter, issue of science.
Wow. Yeah, we need another day for you to continue this conversation, because unfortunately we have time
Okay.
here. But believe me, I'm gonna invite you again, because this subject is very important to all of us. And believe me, this conversation we are having here is going to the world because it's the internet. So I'd like to say thank you in name of this little group here in Canada. Thank you for sharing with us your time, your research, and everything.
Okay, I am very happy because of this opportunity tonight, and I will be waiting your invitation to another study with everybody of our colleagues and friends that are together with us tonight. Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you, my
God
friend.
bless you.
God bless us. Thank you. Thank you. And now, with this happiness in our hearts, in our soul, I'd like to, unfortunately, we have to stop to do a spiritual care that is part of this program. So I'd like to invite you to 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 participate with us. And what is a spiritual care? It's a pass, the transfusion of spiritual energy, our physical, emotional, and mental balance, helping this. Like Dr. Sergio just said about, it's not only religions anymore, it's a science. Magnetism is a science. And to best benefit from the spiritual treatment, please follow the guide audio instruction or remain in prayer. You may close your eyes to help the mentalization. So at this time, bring the water here close by, and we're going to ask the good spirits during the treatment, the spiritual care, magnetize the water so everybody can be benefit from. So I'd like to invite you for our prayer. So if you feel comfortable, close your eyes. In this moment, thinking about the gospel, thinking about the Jesus Christ as a sun in front of us, irradiating lights, helping us to calm down our hearts, consoling our souls. Thank you, Lord, for this opportunity to be here tonight, sharing those moments with brothers and sisters, incarnated and discarnated ones. Allow the good spirits to be with us during that spiritual care. And all the spirits that are with us can be benefit from these moments. Stay with us today and forever. This prayer also is going to be the end of our treatment. So now the treatment, the spiritual care.
Let's get ready for the pass and water fluidification. Please get a container with clean water to be fluidified. Brothers and sisters, it does not matter where you are, what type of hardships you are going through. Jesus is always ready to come and help us. Place yourself in a comfortable position which can make it easy for you to reach concentration and receptiveness. Breathe slowly and easily. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Fill up your lungs with air and let it out very slowly. Let tranquility and peace energies penetrate your lungs and move throughout your body. Your soul in harmony with your body feels easy and in peace. Let's imagine Jesus' passage. A clear day, the sun's golden rays illuminate the happy passage in Capernaum. A lot of white houses, multicolored vines, and hopping birds fill the landscape with optimism. The news about cures attracted the crowd in need. Suddenly, Jesus appears slim and handsome. His tunic was hanging down to his feet. At sunset, all those with sick people hit by several illnesses would bring them, and as he placed his hands over each one, he would heal them. This is what Luke the evangelist says. Let's imagine Jesus approaching you. He holds his friendly hands over our head. Notice that from his generous hands, a waterfall with clear and pure water originated from his love come to bathe you. It flows on your head, goes down your shoulders, bathe all your being, and brings you peace, serenity, and balance. They remove all impurities and pacify you. Feel the water bathing you, cleaning. Breathe. Now, imagine Jesus as a sun before you. His light, his warmth surrounds you. Feel the healing energy that comes from Jesus towards you. He hears your prayers. Trust him. His love is endless and it follows you and protects you. It provides you with everything you need. Have faith. Absorb the healing energy from Jesus. His light surrounds you. Feel the energy going through all your body. Feel stronger and in peace. Lord Jesus, our divine friend, reach out your generous hands, Lord, and change this water into medicine for our physical and spiritual illnesses. Protect us, Jesus, with your peace. Spread those vibrations of love throughout my home, Lord. May peace, health, and tranquility reign here. We are very grateful to you, Jesus. Stay with us today and forever. Thank God. Please remember to use the fluidified water.
So, we'd like to say thank you to all of you that stay here with us and follow us, our Facebook, our YouTube, Spiritist Canada, and Society of Path of Light in Instagram. So, we'd like to say thank you very much for being here and invite you for the next Tuesday. And God bless all of us and have a wonderful night. Thank you very much. See you next week.
Wherever you are, glowing seeds of love, as our Master Jesus taught. You will see that behind every sight
God. I will follow your path, Father, 'cause nobody's alone in life, and the scars of my destiny will be healed by your love. Disseminate wherever you are, glowing seeds of love, as our Master Jesus taught. As our Master Jesus taught.